All right, welcome back to another video. Today we have the Rogue Echo Bike version 3.0. I want to talk about why I chose to go with this instead of the Assault bike. First and foremost, the 3.0 version. So they recently updated this, and a lot of it has to do with the console. If you do have a previous version, you can update just the console if you really wanted to. I have used the previous versions, and this console looks really nice. It's got easy buttons to utilize. You can do different intervals and targets and stuff. There's not as many buttons on the side of the console itself, but this is a nice, sleek design. I think it looks really well. Another update they have is a more sleek fan guard. If you did choose to go for the accessories, you can get a nice looking fan guard that goes down here. I'm not sure if the previous one covered the whole thing or not, but the fan guard, I'm pretty sure, will just help minimize the noise a little bit, and obviously the wind that's pushing up into your face. But so far the noise hasn't been too loud. If like the garage door's open, which usually it's shut, my wife says you can barely hear it. It has the belt design, steel construction, except for this like plastic guard right here, but like all steel construction. Fan blades are steel, looks super aesthetic. This cage seems very durable and strong, which is good. Some of the accessories that you can get is this water bottle holder. You can get a phone holder. You can get the fan guard, like I was saying. You can get nice big turf tires. With this, the tires are super nice. This does weigh 123 pounds, but I can still move it around easily around my garage if I wanted to, like for this review or whatnot, take it outside. So the weight being 123 pounds, it's easy to like lift up, and you can just move it around on those wheels that it comes with. A lot of people, when it comes to this Rogue Echo bike, they think it's too big for small people. Me being like 5'7", I'm pretty small myself, but this has the ability to adjust. This seat is super comfortable. It's super nice, the stitching and everything. I absolutely love it. But then I can go forward 6 places, go back 6 places. I can go up to like 10 different stops, or 10 different stops, and then I can go down. So I find that I'm not even going like as close as I possibly could, and I can still get into that locked in nice position that I want. This is probably too low and too close. So, and then another thing I feel like is a concern for a lot of people is like, they get these and it's just they're overwhelmed. They never use it because it is very difficult. It's a hard thing to do, but instead of just like putting your head down and pedaling your ass off, I think this is kind of versatile in the sense there's like different ways you can utilize this. Getting back to the console, you have your speed in miles per hour, you have different watts, cadence, calories you can burn, go for time, go for distance. It has preset intervals, so 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 10 seconds on, 20 seconds off. You can customize it to your liking, but for me, it's like, now that I have this, I've been looking into like different ways of utilizing. Like they have the 50 calorie challenge, which I tried earlier today, and I only made it 30 calories. And it was just, I was gassed. But some people are able to do that under a minute, which is absolutely insane. Besides that, I like to look at my wattage and try and average in that, like, well, I do that 10 seconds on, 20 seconds off, and I like to get my wattage over 500 watts in that 10 seconds, which is doable. And then that goes for like 8 rounds. Again, you can customize it to your desire, but I find that's like a good warm-up. And then another thing you can do is go for time, and then you keep your watts down, like maybe over 300, 400, 500, but which is super nice. So I like it, and you can kind of see your output, and obviously it's connected to your heart rate. With this monitor, it is updated so you can have that Bluetooth compatibility or connectivity. Which is nice because I get the heart rate on my Garmin watch. I can have my heart rate right here, and you can just connect it to different types of devices. Aesthetically, this is built like a tank. I absolutely love it. They do have a patent on it, which is weird because I'm not sure what you would patent like this specifically. I'm pretty sure there's other bikes, like the Schwinn has a belt drive. but just like this design is similar, I would say, to other bikes out there, but this is like the pinnacle of Rogue. This is one of their best products, I would say, off of their website. One of the best things you can get from Rogue. It kind of beat out the Assault bike in a lot of ways, and I have experience with the Assault bike as well, so I was kind of comparing these two. Which one do I want? Is the Rogue bike too intense? But I am so happy that I chose this one. Aesthetically, it's absolutely just a beautiful design, beautiful piece of equipment. It does the job, and I think this is like one of the best types of cardio equipment, high intensity. You can jump on, jump off. It takes less than 5 minutes to get a good workout. It takes less than it takes less than 5 minutes to get a good workout. And then the price, the value-wise, for like, I found this on Marketplace for $700, but this is one of the few products on Rogue's website that they do free shipping, so that's nice. If you did want to buy it straight up, there's like a discounted price of $845. That's not including any of the attachments, but you really don't need the attachments, I would say. One of the things I did notice, I bought it from somebody off Marketplace, like I was saying, and this handle was like a little bit wobbly, more so than the other one. So all I had to do was put an Allen bolt right here and tighten these up a little bit. Speaking of this, like being down here, this does have a little knurled like foot plate. I don't know why it spins. I think it's supposed to spin. I think that's by design, but it's kind of weird like trying to put your foot on it and this is like kind of spinning away from you. So that's just something to kind of get used to. But then it has this metal plate. I saw on YouTube somebody just took this off, and it's literally just a nice metal protective covering to protect like the plastic so this doesn't get all cracked up and whatnot. The pedals are super nice. Again, it's got the belt drive system. So another thing with this one compared to the Assault bike, that's got the chain drive if you get like the entry-level version. But the chain drive will ghost ride a little bit. With this one, it's like stops right away. As soon as you get off, it kind of stops right away, which is nice for not smacking your shin on the pedal. But another thing is like, it is solely you on this monitor. Your output is depicted more accurately on this monitor, being that it is belt drive and not chain drive and not just ghost riding. So I'm in love with this thing. I've been finding different ways to incorporate it throughout my workout. I think efficiency is key when you are working out from home. That's why having something like dumbbells where you can just walk up to and get to use, or this stack cable tower that I have right here, you just walk up to it, easily adjust and get to use. This, you're on and off and you're getting an excellent workout, working on that anaerobic capacity, like just your output and how long, how hard you can go for how long, and then your conditioning and everything. So having this type of stuff, a pull-up bar, I feel like my home gym is like so high intensity. I can just do different types of intervals and be super efficient with the pieces of equipment that I do choose to have in my home gym. So this over the Assault bike, that's for you to decide, but for me, being a small person, this still is the right choice for me. Another thing with this, I would just say so many bikes, I think like Schwinn is like one of the only ones that has different hand placements on the handles. This is just a straight handle, which it feels nice. Sometimes I'll find myself like super inside, sometimes I'll find myself super outside, but having like a neutral grip, I feel like would be like a nice additive to this. I felt like I was even thinking like maybe I could like add something like aftermarket just to like, I don't know how that would work, pushing it back and forth, but a different hand placement. Again, Schwinn, I think they have a very high quality fan bike as well. But bang for your buck, I mean, this is cheaper than a Rower. Ski Erg, that would be something else to look into, but just I think this is like the best one. That would be good to compare, maybe like the Rower and Ski Erg with the Echo bike. I feel like people have already done that, but just bang for your buck value wise, I feel like this is the best option to go with. I'm super happy that I did go with this. Again, one of Rogue's best products arguably, and if you want to see one of Bells of Steel's best products arguably off of their website, stay tuned because I'm going to be doing a review on that cable tower very soon. But yes, very happy with this investment. Now it's time to get to work. See you in the next one.